How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the video. I forgot that I had another package for the Jeep. So let's open this up and then figure out how to install this. It's not a very big package. It's kind of small. I was expecting it to be in a little bit bigger package than this, or something a little fancier. But, okay. Instructions. This is my dashboard camera. So it's not very big. It's kind of nice and compact. SD card slot. I think it's 32 gigabyte is the biggest card you can stick in here, which I have one. And there's the power outlet. USB cord. And the suction cup mount. I have an idea of where I want to put this, but I'm just not 100% sure yet. So, let's go figure it out. This is my... Maybe not. Well, that was my thought of where to put it. Try that again. I mean, I don't know. Kind of stuck it up there real quick. Well, I don't know how good it's going to stick there. I might have to do a little figuring out something different. One thing is... okay, definitely going to have to figure something out. But here, my one thing is how far it hangs down. It still needs adjusted, you know, back. But it just hangs down a lot. So what I want to see if I can do is... now, it's just the camera. Now, I would like to see if I can figure out how to mount it, you know, up high, like that, so that it's hanging down. Or maybe figure out a way to mount it to the side. Preferably on this side, where I can actually see it. Alright, now we gotta figure out how to do this. I got lots of GoPro mounts and all that kind of stuff, so let's see if we can figure something out. So here's my idea. The side of that console piece on the Jeep is flat, so use a flat GoPro mount and stick that to the side. Then you can use this, which, you know, goes right into it like that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the front of this off. So all this off, basically make it flat, and then attach it to the side. So this flat where I cut it down will mount to the side of this, and then it can just slide into the mount, and it'll be tucked up. So it'll be tucked up against the side of that console, just like that. I think that's gonna work. Use some 2-part epoxy, something that's gonna really stick really good on the side of this, and mount it to that, so that way it doesn't fall off. It'll be tucked up nice and neat and clean and out of the way, and still be able to serve its purpose. So first, let's get this cleaned up and flattened out. Alright, let's take this back off. So here it is now. That's what it used to look like. Clips right in there still. And you can mount just like that. So I think that'll work perfect. And then I can adjust this to make the camera sit flat on there, because the other thing would not adjust down far enough to make the camera flat. It always sat at a little bit of an angle. So the next thing is just figuring out the proper angle for this. So basically I might have to get the truck on a flat part of my yard and and then get this all plugged in and all that stuff, and then mount it up there with it on, so that way I can figure out the exact perfect location for it to look out the front of the car, which will be the next step. So let's head on and get this glued on first, if I got any two-part epoxy. Let's look for that, and then we'll get this glued on, then we'll put it on the car. Got some Loctite two-part epoxy that we're going to mix, put some on here, and then that way this can glue and stick right onto the side there, nice and sturdy. This stuff will hold it really well. So let's break these off and get it mixed up. Alright, just put that to the side. I think the hardest part about this is going to be getting that to stick or stand up and stay on there, because this takes an hour to dry. I went to Lowe's and they didn't have any of the, you know, 1 minute or 5 minute stuff. All they had was the 60-minute stuff. So gotta make do with what you got. There we go. And I scuffed up this with 80 grit sandpaper right along the edge where it's going to stick into that. So that should help it adhere to this. This is already ground up because I used a grinder. So yeah, just set it right there. And let's stand here for an hour. Here it is. Let it set for an hour. Nice and attached. It is firm. And the one thing I do like, since I'm using a GoPro mount to hold this, you know, it still can come off of here if need be. So I can attach this onto the piece of the Jeep, and this can slide on and off as needed. So this thing holds a 32 gigabyte memory card. So I took the 32 out of my GoPro and put the 16 in the GoPro, so that way I can have the biggest one for this. 16 gigabytes in a GoPro that I use when I'm out and about is fine. So this one will work just perfect for this. Figure out which way it goes in. Alright, there we go. Now we're going to get it up there. Excuse me. So now we're going to get it up there. We're going to plug it in and see how the view is out the front and kind of gauge where I want this.
So I changed my mind of where I wanted it, because before I was going to put it on the side right there. Well, now I've changed my mind. I'm going to put it on the bottom, facing straight out like that. I think I like that better. You can see the hood on there, so I think it's like a pretty good spot to put it. Now just basically center it up so it's looking, you know, right out the front. I think that's where I'm going to keep it. So now we need to pull the 3M tape off the top of this and stick it up there. Let it dry, because this takes a little bit to kind of set. Then attach it up. Then I got to run the wire. Luckily, there's like, you know, a million miles of it. And what I'm going to do is it's going to come off of here, then it's going to run up, and I'm going to try to tuck it along the window and around and down underneath the dashboard, and then right into there. So all the way around and down. Hopefully it's got enough in there. So let's go ahead and get that stuck up on there, and then we'll go from there. It's hard to see, but there it is. It's attached up there. The cool thing about having that right here is I can either run my dash cam, or since this is a GoPro mount, I can also hook my GoPro up there and set it to run off there. So either or, I can run dash cam or GoPro up there. So if I was doing off-roading and I wanted to run the GoPro, pull that off and clip the GoPro in there. So now I gotta let that set for just a little bit. I don't remember the exact amount of time they said to let that sit up there before you attach like weight to it. And then after that, we should be good to go. Then I can test it out and see what the video quality from that thing looks like. So I forgot my regular camera, but I always carry my GoPro. So I've got the dash camera hooked up. So I got the dash cam hooked up. It is recording right now. Battery's charging, so it's all good. I need to work on the wire tuck because it fell out while I was driving to work this morning. But the rest of it is all nice and clean. So we're gonna drive home. Hopefully it records the whole way there. And then we're gonna see the quality of it. Insert the footage right now. Alright, hopefully the footage came out good. I don't know, because we're both gonna watch it together. Well, that does it for this video. It's just a real easy one on my dash cam. So far so good. I like the way it looks. It shows a good little picture and it ain't too big and bulky. Like, subscribe, give me a comment. Catch you in the next video.